this year. What did it mean to you to get that touchdown in that situation tonight?
Yeah, it meant a lot. Not being able to play for the first couple of games of the season and to come back and, what I've been through, the hard rehab I had, and credit to Reggie and his training staff and Mark and those guys that helped me get back. But it was awesome to get back. But, it was just a great play by everybody. I don't think we get down there without Ben Skowronek's catch and the way that, Baker came in the offense. So it was just a great overall effort.
How do you describe that, what Baker did in 48 hours and to come in and run this offense the way he did, especially in the fourth quarter?
Yeah, it just shows the type of guy that he is. He came in, he worked hard, he learned from Matt and John and those guys, helped him out a lot, and he's just a tough guy, and I'm glad he's here, and the whole drive just showed what type of guy he is.
What was it like catching that ball in the end zone? What was the emotion like, the feeling to do that?
Yeah, that was my first game winner I recall. So it was awesome, just to have that moment. But like I said, we don't get down there without Ben Skowronek's catch and other players that made great plays throughout the drive. So it was just an awesome feeling overall.
I know you haven't known him that long, but what have you learned about Baker in the last 2 days?
That he's a tough guy. Actually, coming to high school, he was texting me trying to get me to go to Oklahoma, so that's kind of crazy. But he's just a great competitor, and I'm glad that he's here. And that, like I said, that drive that he did just shows you what type of guy he is. We're tough and a great competitor.
How much did this team need? Did you see him studying in the room? What did you see from him those last 2 days?
Just his preparation. He came in and he worked right away. He got out on the practice field and was just slinging it. And like I said, he's just a great guy, great competitor, and that last drive showed it.
How much did this team need this win? How much has it meant to this team to win this?
Yeah, it meant a lot. Finally getting the win column, and about this league, we just want to win in this league. It's tough to win, and we finally got to win, and so we're just happy, but. We're going to enjoy this. We're, get ready for next week for Green Bay.
Ben, when you say this is your first touchdown, game-winning touchdown, is that at any level or just
Yeah, that's any level. High school, college, so it's a good feeling.
Did you lose your voice screaming after the touchdown or during the game?
I lost my voice after the touchdown.
So what's something you probably thought about for a long time, catching a game-winning touchdown, I imagine.
Oh, yeah, I think that's every kid's dream to, when you're in the backyard playing and, you're catching the ball, you just imagine catching a game winner, just catching the ball. So, it was a great feeling. But like I said, it was other great players. It was other players during the drive that made great plays. I was just a small piece of that drive. So you got to give credit to those other guys, too, that, made significant plays.
All set.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, sir. Van was saying the one on that final drive that doesn't happen. Describe from your vantage point when you start first and 98. What was that final drive like?
No other choice but to go down and get 7 points. We broke the huddle. We all got in the huddle there, and it's like, hey, let's do it here. It's one of those moments where you grow up. You want those moments. You want that crunch time. You want the ball in your hands. You want the opportunity to go down the field and win a game.
Ben, it seems like such a surreal story to an outsider that Baker Mayfield comes in 2 days and leads his team to 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. As a pro athlete, describe what he did tonight and how, for lack of a better word, is it surreal, unlikely? How do you describe it?
I can't really describe it as what he did tonight. Is what he did in this short week to come in, get claimed off waivers, come in, learn the offense, learn the game plan. Whatever happens from here on out, I got nothing but respect for Baker Mayfield. To have a guy come in like that, work his tail off for 48 hours during the game plan, learn our names, stuff like that.
Wow.
Hats off to him, and he played great tonight, and I'm excited, to go to war with him. I'll go to war with him, any day. He's the type of competitor that you want to play with, and it was awesome. That's the way to put it. Awesome. Come in, really have 48 hours to learn a game plan, learn offense, and learn your teammates' names.
Sean was saying that during that last drive, he's having to talk him through the clocking mechanisms. Like, there's so many things that he just didn't learn because he wasn't in camp with you. Was there anything during the game that you realized, like, oh, that's right, he wouldn't know that?
Yeah, there was some stuff, but at the end of the day, he's a football player, and he's a damn good football player. So, there's some stuff that you might not know, but you play football, your whole life, so you're going to figure it out. It's the NFL, stuff doesn't always happen as planned. So, all 11 figure it out. There's unscattered looks that we go against each and every game. So, just hats off to him, man. Nothing but respect for him.
No one thought you guys would lose 6 straight. What's it feel like to get back in the win column, the music player, and everything that goes with that?
Yeah, it feels great. It's emotional. It's an emotional game. There's a lot of highs. Last year, obviously, we reached the pinnacle, the highest of the high, and then this year it felt like it was the lowest of the lows, working our tails off, each and every week. It just, maybe the ball just wasn't bouncing our way sometimes, but, we never stopped working. We never, had our excuses or anything like that. We just came in each and every week prepared, and it just wasn't going our way. And to come from behind tonight, I just think it shows, what type of guys there are in this locker room, what type of coaches there are. Our season, we might not have, the playoff aspirations and stuff like that anymore, but, we got a bunch of fighters. We're not going to, lay down and quit for anybody. We're going to go out there each and every game, each and every play, each and every series, and give it our all.
Then what was going through your mind on that 32-yard catch as the ball was going through the air and then as you were completing it?
Yeah, catch the ball, I guess. It's something I've done my whole life, playing receiver, being able to win those contested catches, deep balls, stuff like that. And, I haven't been able to do it so much in the NFL yet, so, it feels great. But at the end of the day, it was like, make a play. There's no other option but to make a play. And, then props to he left, but Ben was just right there. Props to him, man, to finish off the drive. And, props to, each and every guy on the team, big plays all night. Defense kept us in it when we were slow, in the first half and really the first 3 quarters. So, it was a great team win, and I couldn't be more proud of this locker room.